Hey everybody, it's Tin Cherry Cola, and I am here today. Oh, focus. It's Tin Cherry Cola, and I am here today with a video that I feel like is kind of important because I've had a lot of people personally ask me this question, and so I decided, you know what, let me just make a video and answer everybody all at the same time, so that, you know, I don't have to just individually answer everybody. So as you can see, the title of this video is called Style versus Fashion. And you know, you guys are probably like, what the heck is the difference? Which is what, you know, sparked this video. It's a common question I get: what's the difference between style and fashion? Because some people want to know, like, they sound the same, right? You would think style and fashion are the same, but they're not. They're not the same. They're completely different things. They are in the same industry, but the way that they are handled are totally different. Style and fashion, what makes them different? Well, fashion to me personally is, you know, your trendy stuff. You know, your trendy stuff, your fast fashion, your what's hot right now, what's popular right now, what everybody's wearing, what's the new it thing, you know, things like that. They come, they go, they you know, they come back around. You know, stuff that was in is out, what was out was in, and just back and forth and all that kind of stuff. You know, and it's your fast fashion places, you know, your stores like Forever 21, all these different websites is what you see your Instagram girls wearing and things like that. And I'm not saying these things like it's a bad thing, because ain't nothing wrong with a girl. Like, rock what you want to rock. I'm all for everybody rocking what they want to rock. But, you know, what makes it different is that it's trendy. You know, and the problem with trends, as you guys probably have learned, at least I know I personally did, is that trends go out of style. They go away. And then you're stuck with all this stuff that you don't wear anymore, and you got to start all over with the next trend. So my own personal story and experience with trends is that you guys remember, because I know y'all was wearing it too. Don't be in denial, honey. Well, okay, about like 2011 to 2014-ish was the whole, like, the pop art thing that came around. Y'all remember when everything was like, had power with Zam and Zam and all these like comic book things and stuff all over it. And you know, it was all about wearing a lot of spikes, and everybody was wearing shirts that had like crop tops that were covered in Superman with the matching leggings that were covered in Superman, or like SpongeBob, or like sweatshirts covered in Bart Simpson's face, like a whole bunch of Bart Simpson faces and stuff like that. I fell in love with that style. I lost my mind. I had a nice new little job. I was young, but not old enough to, you know, be out of my parents' house quite yet. And so I had money to burn, okay? So I saw all the little Marilyn Monroe, pow, bam, zap. I was like, oh, this got comic book print on it, let me get that. Oh, this got comic book print on it, let me get that too. I had the skirts, I had the hats, I had the shoes, I had the bags, I had whatever you can name, honey, I had it all. I lost my mind. And I wore it and I loved it. I had this one set that was like a Mario set, and it had like mushrooms and toads and all these different things on it, and it's you know, it was a top and matching leggings. Like, you know, I had the heelless wedges. Y'all remember the heelless wedges that had the curve on them? Which I still think those are kind of cool, but you know, whatever. Everything was covered in spikes. Like, I went hardcore into the trends, like just head first, like no questions asked. I bought it all. Fast forward to some years later, and I'm looking for something to wear. And I began to realize that all I have is all this trendy stuff that I don't like anymore. I have all this trendy stuff that's now considered outdated. And me personally, I don't care what's outdated. I'll wear what I want to wear, but it was outdated to me. So, you know, it's different when you don't like what you have. So I'm looking at all these like comic book prints and stuff, and my style has become more sophisticated, and I've changed. And that's when it hit me, like, I waste a lot of money. Like, I wasted money on all this new, ooh, this is it, this is hot, this is it, this is hot right now stuff, and I didn't want to wear it anymore. And that is when I learned my lesson that at the end of the day, if I have to choose between being trendy or being timeless, I'm gonna choose timeless every time. I realized that you have to think about the future when you're buying your clothes. You have to think about, will I want to wear this in 10 years? If you buy things that never go out of style, things that you like, that speak to you personally, not because so-and-so's wearing it, or it's the it thing, or it's the hot thing, or it's the color that everybody likes, or the print, or the pattern. You're wearing things because you like it, because you know this is something I want forever, and you found your own personal style. You will A, save a lot of money, B, you know, stand out and be your own person, and C, you know, you're gonna just be much happier. And I had to learn that lesson for myself, that being stylish is always better than being fashionable. You have to think about what these pieces are going to be like in the future, you know. And it's funny because once I got rid of all that comic book stuff and rid of my sweatshirts that were covered in gummy bears and like all this like crazy stuff, like, ooh, Lord, that was a dark time in fashion, honey. I don't know what we were thinking. But once I got out of that stuff, my style evolved, it changed. And the only things I kept were the things that were timeless. I had a tweed blazer. I had some nice wide leg, you know, pants, like slacks and stuff, and like, you know, I had some really nice items, and those are the things that stayed around, and those are the things that I still have to this day. I don't have none of the trendy stuff anymore. So, you know, when you walk into a store or you're going on a website, you really need to ask yourself, do I need this? Am I buying this because this is the hot trend? Now, me personally, I'm not the biggest fan of the trends right now. I'm not talking down to anybody who wants to wear it, but I mean, like wearing camouflage and flames with fishnets and clear plastic boots. Like, I feel like in 5 years, we're gonna look back at the way we dress now and be like, we look ridiculous. Like, what the heck are we thinking? This looks crazy. Why? You know, and it's not gonna be hot anymore. And then you're gonna have to take all these clear plastic boots and flame covered purses and you know, these crazy looking gym teacher sneakers and throw them away, or they're just gonna sit in the back of your closet and collect dust. Fast fashion it costs you more money in the long run. Fast fashion costs you, you know, some individuality, I believe. I mean, you can tweak it and do your own little thing to it, but at the end of the day, just hear me out. Being stylish is way more feasible. It's way more important, because you want your pieces to grow with you. You want your pieces to last. You don't want to have to start over every single time. Oh, a new trend is in. Let me throw that old out and put a new one in. That's not new anymore. Let me throw that out and start all over. And just keep going through the whole process. And then you look back on trends and what's hot right now. What's the new it thing? What celebrity so-and-so is wearing? Like, you're going to get yourself caught up in a whole lot of like closet full of crap you won't wear anymore. So, you know, try to look for pieces that are timeless. Try to look for pieces that are classic. Try to, not necessarily classy. You can be as sexy as you want. Like, I don't care about that kind of stuff, but classic as in, you know, whether it's worn today or worn 16 years from now, people aren't going to be able to look at that item and go, oh yeah, that's clearly a fashion item from 2018. You know, and don't get me wrong, I think some of this stuff is cute. I do think some of the trends are cute, but I purposefully won't let myself buy them, because I literally, before I buy anything, go, can I see myself wearing this forever? In the next 15 years, will I still want to wear this item? Is this trendy? Have I seen a lot of people already wearing something like this? Is this something I really truly need or want? And if I can't answer those questions, I don't buy it. When you look at the fashion icons of the world and the fashion legends and stuff like that, they're always timeless. They always have their own personal style too. but they're always timeless. They're not wearing what's hot now. They're not wearing what's the new it thing. And you know, these companies make money off of that because they know, oh, people are gonna go out of their way to buy what's hot now, and then they're gonna throw it away and start all over. Like, no, if you're that type of person like me who's like, you're in that in-between place where you're like, I don't want to wear what's hot now, but I want to have my own personal style, but I don't know how to get there. Just start off with your basic pieces on being timeless and figuring out what's gonna last you a long time. I'm coming out with my own style line, and this is why I call it a style line instead of a fashion line, because fashion to me is trendy and style is timeless, and I want my brand to be associated with that. So with that being said, that's just my quick little video. It ain't nothing long, it ain't nothing, you know, drawn out and nothing like that. But, you know, just really think about what you're buying before you buy it. Are you buying it because it's hot right now, or are you getting it because you really, really want it and you really feel like you need it? Now, I hope I can help somebody out there who, you know, needed some help. If you guys want to know, you know, more about my pieces and what I have in my closet, I will do a video on that. Absolutely no problems doing that. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And you guys have a great day. Bye.